One of the great things about Atari game cartridges is that they can look like they've been submerged in a swamp for decades and still play perfectly. My copy of DodgeEm from 1978 looks more like a chia pet than a video game, yet it still works. Try doing that with disc-based media today. If you look at it funny, they stop working. DodgeEm is awesome. This game is fun, fast-paced, addictive. It's an ideal Atari game, and it will cost you pennies today. It's very easy to find. It's very simple. You dodge the opposing car or cars and collect as many dots on screen as possible. This game is challenging and incredibly enjoyable. You see the brakes in the lanes, or the pink lines. You can change lanes as you're driving. If you're going up or down, you have to hit left or right. If you're going left or right, you have to hit up or down. So you really want to be one move ahead of your opponent or the other car or cars at all times. Which can be challenging because you think you get into a lane that they're not in, the next thing you know, they've just made two lane changes and they're heading right into you in one of the outside lanes. Then your car's destroyed and life as you know it in Atari land ends horribly with a silent screen of alternating colors. It looks easy on screen, but when you play this game, you realize quickly how challenging and at times how frustrating it can be. You can play one or two player. After a while, you start to develop patterns in this game. I memorized a certain chain of events for the first level, but then moving on to the second level, I had to revise how I was playing the game, and the further you get, they start adding other cars into the mix who are trying to run into you. DodgeEm is a perfect example of a really old school 1970s Atari game done well. All the fancy graphics in the world wouldn't make this game better than it already is.